Hey everyone, today I'm reviewing some Spascriptions Gel Face Masks. I cannot say face masks for the life of me. It's always got to skip to it. I can say face mask, but not face masks. Anyways, let's talk about these face masks. They came in a pack of 3. I picked these up at Walmart, and the reason I was drawn into these is because they reminded me so much of the Peter Thomas Roth face mask. Now, Peter Thomas Roth is a more expensive skincare brand, but he has a lot of similar face masks. He has a rose one, a cucumber one, a gold one, so when I saw these, I was like, much cheaper. Are they good? If you don't know who Peter Thomas Roth is, then you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But I wanted to give a little background onto why I picked these up. It was about $7, a little under $7 when I purchased it. So we're gonna go through some of the claims, the information that's on the box, and then I will give you my review on all 3 of these masks. So obviously all 3 of the masks are gel masks, and it also came with this applicator. Now, I actually have something similar to this from e.l.f. Cosmetics, but I could not find it when I was trying to compare it with this one that came in the box for this review, but they honestly felt the same way. It's just a really easy device, tool, what have you, and to apply your face mask, keep your fingers out of your product, keep your fingers off your face, and really just keep this clean in between uses. I was really impressed to see that they included this in the trio of masks. So they claim that these are 15-minute facial therapies. Now, doesn't that sound delightful? Each of the jars is 1.7 ounces of product, so it's not a great amount of product, but it's also not a super small amount of product, and you really just need a tiny amount when you apply it. The Rose mask has vitamins A, C, and E in it. Rose oil is extracted from the petals of roses. The oil is an anti-inflammatory agent and tissue regenerator loaded with therapeutic benefits to the skin. The gold face mask is a luxurious anti-aging skin treatment infused with gold extract that is known to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles by firming and toning the skin. The cucumber mask gently draws out dirt and impurities from your clogged pores and lifts away dead skin cells. The cucumber extract soothes and cools skin and helps to ease puffiness. So to use these guys, it says to use on clean, dry skin and scoop out the amount of desired mask formula onto your spatula and spread it evenly onto your skin. Avoid eyes and lips and to leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Now, this is the part that got me a little worried when I read it. It says, make sure to wash off all remaining residue immediately after treatment, as leaving on longer can cause an allergic reaction. What? Okay, so you have seen the product shots, you've seen the masks on my face, and I wanted to go through each one in the order that I tried them. So the first one I tested out was this guy, the Rose face mask, and these masks, all 3 of them are sticky when you apply them to your skin. If you apply it with the spatula, then you're not going to get it on your fingers, but I kind of touched my skin as the mask was on, all 3 of these, and realized that they are fairly sticky. So you really do want to keep it out of your hair because you don't want to clean that up, especially if you just washed your hair, because then it's just even more of a problem. So I will start by saying all 3 of these don't really have a great scent to them. I was expecting the rose to smell like rose, the cucumber to smell like cucumber, and, well, the gold face mask, I didn't really care what it smelled like, but they all have the generic same smell to them. The rose one I kept on for 15 minutes, and then I rinsed it off, realizing it is a lot thicker on your face than when you think you're applying it with the spatula. It does take a lot of water and smoothing out the product to get it off when you're rinsing it, which does sort of feel nice because then you feel like you've gotten a lot more product on your skin than what you felt you did when you apply it with the spatula, at least when I experienced it. So it is harder to wash off, I'd say that again for all 3 of them. So after I rinsed this mask off, my skin felt very soft. However, a few hours later when I was in bed, I kind of ran my hand across my face again to sort of feel how my skin was reacting to having used this mask earlier in the evening, and I had these weird little bumps on my face. I took a picture with my cell phone. I might be able to insert it, but they weren't like those little itty bitty bumps that you typically might get if you have a reaction to something. It was like a bunch of kind of pinky size, maybe a little smaller bumps just in random spots on my face. Safe to say my skin didn't really enjoy this mask very much. The bumps didn't last a long time on my skin. They did sort of fade away by the end of the next day, but that still seems sort of like a long time for me to have those random bumps on my skin. The next one I tried was the cucumber mask, and I did this one for 10 minutes because I was a little nervous that my skin was going to break out after using the rose one. Now, what's interesting about this one, but sort of makes sense, is my skin didn't feel super soft like with the rose one, but it actually felt sort of mattified after I used this. Anything that has, in my opinion, kind of purifying, anti-pore clogging ingredients in it is going to really absorb the oil in your skin and try to draw out those impurities. And I think that this did that. My skin felt very clean, cleaner than when I used the rose one. This is my first time ever using a cucumber mask, so I think I like it. I think changing the amount of time I used it to 10 minutes was more beneficial. This is my least favorite. This is my second favorite. And then this gold one I tried this morning and I really enjoyed it. Now, I haven't seen any breakouts just yet after using this one. I will say you are not going to look like the woman on the box when you put this mask on. You guys did see me wearing it earlier. It does look like the other ones on the face, just with a bit more sparkle. I was being brave this morning. I kept this one on for 15 minutes while I was taking product pictures, and it rinsed off the same way as the other ones. It was still that thicker consistency, but my skin looked glowing when I took it off. It didn't look sparkly, but it just made my skin look really, really fresh. I will let you know in the comments if this one does add to any breakouts or cause any weird reactions on my skin, but so far so good. I would recommend these to anyone who's on a budget that doesn't have sensitive skin, which is sort of interesting because on the front of the packaging when you buy these masks, it says for all skin types. But then when you look at the to use section, it says refrain from using if you have sensitive skin. So in my mind, that's not for all skin types, because if you have sensitive skin, you're not going to want to use these masks because they may break you out. So do I think these are fantastically great? Do they make me think of the Peter Thomas Roth masks? No, not even close, but they're okay for the price that you pay. Either way, you are getting this great little spatula that's fantastic for other masks, so even if these don't really work out for you, this wasn't very expensive to get all of these, and you will get to keep this and use it over and over again for other masks. Please let me know your thoughts on these masks in the comments down below. Have you tried anything else from Spascriptions? What's your experience with them? As a reminder, I do have my Amazon beauty recommendations in the description down below, so if you want to see a lot of my beauty recommendations in one place, I definitely suggest checking that out. If you like this type of video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone. Today I'm reviewing some face masks from Spascriptions. I'm not gonna be able to say that right. I'm reviewing some Spascriptions.